And how did you get in here? I thought this castle had been abandoned. I'm the great wizard Alchemaz. I have come to retire to this magnificent castle after being unfairly banished from my own kingdom for magical incompetence. I don't really think that accidentally turning the queen into a fly was really my fault. I was only trying to change the king back from being a toad, and how was I to know that the king would fancy a snack just at the moment the queen was by? What do you think? Anyway, it was all okay in the end. I don't know what the fuss was all about, but that was when I was banished. They said something about it being the last straw. Let me show you some of my magic, and you can judge for yourselves how good I am. I have brought with me my trusty old spellbook handed down to me through generations of wizards. First, let me show you the levitating ball trick. This is one of my favourites. Watch the ball very carefully and I will make it magically float in the air. With the power of levitation, make this ball have elevation. Ah, that's not quite right. Let's try again. Let's concentrate and get this right. Raise that ball to quite a height. That's better. I told you I was good. Watch how I can make the ball rise and fall by moving my hand. Whoops! I think we'll try another one now. Let me see, which one shall I do? Ah, this is good. Concentrate on the fruit ball. Concentrate very hard. Don't take your eyes off it. Frogs that croak, howls that hoot, lift up high a piece of fruit. Not again. There's something very strange going on here. I'll try again. Let's concentrate and get this right. Lift that apple, make it light. Ah, now you're impressed, aren't you? Let's try one last trick. Watch that potion bottle. I, the great Alchemaz, will make it move without touching it. With the force of perpetual motion, pass me now my batwing potion. Right, enough of this nonsense. Let's concentrate and get this right. Move that bottle with all your might. What's happened now? Don't worry, I'll have the lights on in a moment. There are some strong forces afoot in this castle. I feel another presence. Let me try something more powerful. What can I find in this old book? To make this room calm and serene, change the lighting back to green. I think there is another magical force in this castle. Maybe it wasn't abandoned as I first thought. Who would leave such a place? With such a labyrinth of rooms, full of secret passages, even without magic someone could stay hidden here for years. That's it. It is someone and not a something. I found enormous claw marks and there is a massive collar and lead hanging by the back door. I wouldn't like to clean out that cage. Anyway, moving on. If you would all like to make your way through to the library, I have discovered a secret way. Be careful not to stray from the passages. Who knows where you could turn up. I'll see you there shortly. Maybe together we can discover some of the secrets of this old castle.
So if everybody would like to stand up and follow me through to the library.
Where's the door to the secret passage? Ah, here it is. Oh no, I'm out on the battlement. Wrong way. Let's try down here. Ah, let's try this room. Oh dear. The wine cellar. Ah well, third time lucky. I thought it was this way. If I did know better, I'd say these passages change direction. Ah, what's this? Here we are. This is the one. Ah, perhaps not. Castle, your walls are like a maze. Without some magic, I'll be here for days. Some magic wand in my hand. By the book, I'd like to stand. Ah, there you all are. I'm glad you could join me in the library. Did you find it all right? Just look at all those magic books. There must be spells for every occasion here. I wonder who all those coats of arms are from. They must belong to generations of people. I think I'll have my own one soon, now that I live here in this magnificent castle. It's very impressive, isn't it?
You'll do no such thing. This is my castle. It ought to be impressive. It's been in my family for generations. You've seen all the coats of arms? They're all from my ancestors. This castle is part of the kingdom of Gullivers. It spreads far across the country.
Never mind all that. It was empty and abandoned when I stumbled across it, and I'm not leaving now. I've got quite used to the idea of living in my own castle.
Well, you can just get used to not living here again. This is my home, and I have no intentions of being put out of it by a bumbling old has-been like you. Why, you can't even get the simplest of spells right. I heard about the incident with the king and queen.
See about that. Old has-been indeed. Gully mouse, you're in for a fright. Magic rope, bind him tight. No room to move. They'll hold you there, tied up in that wooden chair. Get out of that then, Mr. Smarty Mouse. There's nothing wrong with my magical powers.
Call that magic? My dragon has more magic in the tip of his tail than you possess in your whole body.
You underestimate me. I'm not giving up easily.
If you think these puny ropes will hold me, the great Sir Gully Mouse, you're mistaken. Magic wand, show your light. Time to begin a magic fight. Wizard, you're no match for me. Magic ropes, now set me free. I know my way around this castle. I've lived here all my life. That old fool doesn't know who he is messing with. I am the great Sir Gully Mouse. This is my castle, in my kingdom. I know the place like the back of my hand. I can get about without ever being seen. Nobody, least of all an outcast like you, is going to take it away from me. You can go back from whence you came. Let's see if we can work together. Banish that wizard from here forever. To make the wizard say goodbye, let's all raise our hands up high. Wiggle your fingers, wiggle your toes, wrist really hard, and away he goes. Now that's all over, the imposter is gone. I can get back to where I belong. That's the last we'll see of him. The castle is free once more. Let's hope he's gone for good and not just disappeared into the maze of rooms and passages around here. I have to admit that even I get lost occasionally. Well, I must get on. Spitfire is waiting for his dinner, and I'll have to take him for a walk afterwards. He's getting very lazy. Take your time to find your way around the castle and the courtyard. You never know what you might see. Bye-bye for now.